What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and in this video we're talking about the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller a few years later. Now, before we get started, if you're watching this video, chances are you're not subscribed because 99% of you are not subscribed, and that's a pretty bad number. So if you like this video, be sure to click on that sub or thanks button below. But to the main event, our controller. This is the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, and I bought it quite some time ago, at least 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and I've really enjoyed it, but it's had a few caveats. There's a few things in this that I don't like or that have actually failed over the years, and I would like to see fixed in new versions of the Elite Series. Preferably an Elite Series 3, not just a revision to this, but an actual update to this controller that will fix the issues that are being seen. So one thing I've noticed about this controller is the right and left buttons up here, the shoulder buttons, not the triggers, but the shoulder buttons themselves are trash. Just want to say the rest of this controller is absolutely amazing, but these two buttons up here, the buttons themselves are trash. I have seen so many complaints on online forums, YouTube videos, and comments even under my videos talking about how their right or left shoulder button has stopped working. And unfortunately, that's also the case for mine. The right button, whenever I press the right button, it either doesn't click, clicks once, or clicks twice. I have no control over which it does. It just chooses and does whatever the hell it wants. So it's not great in terms of longevity. For the first year, this is amazing. Everything worked perfect. I enjoyed it. It's a heavy controller. It's a comfortable controller. It's rechargeable. The battery lasts great. It's got those rear buttons. It has the trigger locks so you can have the short triggers or long triggers. It is an amazing experience. However, when that experience is $180 and only lasts a year, that's when we start to have issues. And that's why you're seeing the new Elite Series controllers being sold without the gear, because the gear and everything on the side, the charger, all the little add-ons that you get with it, that's what adds to the price. So they did lower the price of the Elite Series controller, but that's not fixing any of the problems. You're still paying $100, $120 for a controller that is going to last a year, maybe two tops. That's an even bigger issue when you look at any of their other Xbox controllers, because every other controller I've bought and have put through the ringer. I've dropped these into boxes. I've thrown them into, like, I just tossed everything into a container. Everything. These always work. They're just really sturdy controllers, and they're very good. So why is it that their pro version of this controller is using such shoddy plastic? And you can tell it's not metal. It's not any, I know this isn't metal either, but the buttons even feel different. It's like they're using a different switch that they were like, hey, this is more expensive, maybe it's fancier, but it actually dies more than this switch. So just use the original one and improve the things that need improvements. But unfortunately, this is how the Elite Series 2 is. I do want to say that it is a good controller. As I've given it praise for a very long time, it is a very good controller. The accessories are top-notch. The customizability is top-notch. You could even grab this off and switch it to the other type of D-pad there. It's really cool. But when you have issues like the shoulder buttons that stop working, and so many people have experienced it, it's really hard to recommend. I might say stick with a normal Xbox controller and customize it. Make a really cool one that you enjoy. If you are going to get one of these, it should be because you need the extra features and because you like the feel of it, and know that it's not going to last forever. So keep it in, a very safe space, and, don't bang it around. Don't throw it when you rage. Be very careful with it because it's known to have issues. And then when you're actually playing a regular game, use your other controller. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. As much as I love this controller, it is very hard to recommend when the shoulder buttons are having these kinds of issues. Would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of this controller. Have you experienced the same issue? Is your controller working better than mine is? Let me know in the comment section below. If you appreciate these videos, please click on that thanks button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Peace.
The games to interviews with a broader view. He keeps it fresh, always brings something new. It's MikeTheTech, MikeTheTech, the architect. MikeTheTech, yeah. MikeTheTech, the architect.